And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. The home team have some work to do, Alan, because they've lost their last 2 games. They've got home advantage. They need to win today.
Yeah, they do. Bit of pressure on them in front of their own fans, but I fancy them to do it here, actually.
Shot on! He's blocked that well. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. And they've cut it out. Oh, he's through. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Saw the goal and went for it. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. This is a team on top of its game. It's certainly been reflected in the results, and it's a run of victories, a massive run of victories that they want to extend today.
Well, you look at this team and you just wonder who is capable of beating them. They look formidable.
Comes in with a tackle. Well, 2 of them at it. The shot's on! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, they're good at corners. Let's see what this one brings. Some options now for the pass. Comes in strongly. On the attack here. Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves.
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. This could be a chance. And now the shot! And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see. I was just wondering whether the ball was going to go in with all the snow on it, but it did. Across the line, despite the goalkeepers, well, I was going to say best efforts, not really his best efforts.
Well, no, he'd probably point to the fact that the snow played a part there and maybe have a little bit of sympathy for him.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Oh, it could be on. Going to try his luck. Well, the fans are shivering. I think the players have the advantage in the snow. They're running around a bit, but staying upright's not too easy.
It isn't easy at all, and there might be a change of footwear if it continues.
Good pass, getting it forward. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Good challenge. Then he gives it back to it. He's coming forward with some danger. A return ball. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Going for goal! Oh, well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Great chance! And he's put it into the bottom corner. Well, that's put them further in front and nicely taken.
Certainly was, and they seem to be heading for a comfortable lead here.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. So we've reached the break. 3-0 the half-time score. We started by saying how good they were away. They have been very good away in this first half.
Well, we've seen why they've been able to be so successful on the road, so good at counter-attacking.
You don't often get a first half as one-sided as this one. They've been very good, the team that are leading, of course. There's some potential in this move. And here we've got a free kick given by the referee. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. The shot's on! It was a good sight of goal, but he skied it. Well, he's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well. Substitute coming up for the away team. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Here's a chance. It's a goal.
Well, it's so hard to counter, Martin, that 1-2 touch stuff. The understanding between this team. Well, the opposition couldn't get near.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Let's see the replay now. And the winger now takes his leave of the game, having had an impact on the game.
Well, you don't get too many players of this calibre these days who can play on the wing and track back as well. He's got a good work ethic.
And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. On to the attack now. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Oh, chance! That's a very good goal. 3 of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored 2, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
If you're losing count, it's 5-0. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. It should be, and it's in for the goal.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Well, great delight for the defender.
Yeah, I mean, he's well known for being very good at his normal job and keeping goals out, but showed really good instincts there to tuck this one away.
Well, the match a long time over here, 6-0 now. Home team ready to make a change. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And he heads it for goal. Oh, the bar's still shaking. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Perez. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's always been an option for the player in possession, and they've used that option and kept possession really well.
It's looking good, this move. Nicely played through ball. Gets his foot in there. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. It's good work between these two. He's got that well out of harm's way. Well, this is the time where the managers really earn their money. It's going to be an alteration to try and improve the team. Perez. On the attack here. Good pass, getting it forward. They've set it up well for the cross. Oh, penalty. No question. He's given the penalty, and it's all going wrong at the moment.
Yeah, it's just got worse, Martin. I think that's probably the game done and dusted.
There's some movement in the dugout. We're going to get a change here. Great penalty. no worry about the pressure or the responsibility here, and there's the goal.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
Totally one-sided, really, the match, as the scoreline suggests. And the verdict is a
Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here, Polish League Football for you, and alongside me to provide some polish in the commentary is Alan Smith.
Hopefully, Martin, looking forward to this one.
Well, there's quite an edge, isn't there, I think, to the rivalry between these two teams. I think we're going to see a match of real passion as well as skill.
This is the lineup for the home side.
I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they could be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
This is the lineup for the away side. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a battle, individual battles really, because the formations are so similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days, two really popular attacking shapes, so interesting how it pans out.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well.
Tackle goes in.
He might be through. He's got his shot off now. The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score, and they've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Jaroslav Foyut. There's some potential in this move.
Comes in strongly. This could be a chance. Shot on! Well, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence, another goal, they're 2 up now. All the prospects here are of more goals to come. They're the most exciting team that you could ever wish to watch, and they never really disappoint you. They make chances, but most importantly, they take their chances. Their efficiency in front of goal is phenomenal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. It's looking good, this move. He's got support here. This is an exercise in patience as they... And shoots! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save.
That's gone out for a throw-in. And now the shot! He's blocked the shot well. Well, this could have an edge to it, isn't it? Because I know the home team are pretty upset with what happened in the away game when they were beaten. They weren't too pleased about their performance or indeed the reception that they got.
No. Well, they got taught a lesson that day, and I'm sure there's been a lot of words spoken by the losing team since, so it might be a closer one here.
Good forward play from them. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Keeps it going. The shot's on! Good challenge here. It'll be a throw. No nonsense clearance from the defender. Free kick given by the ref. Well, I know it's your job to score goals, Alan, but what about the goalkeeper here stopping a goal?
Got to admire it, on his toes.
Defender to it first. I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last two games. It's slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think they do need that win just to give them a bit of confidence, which they've been lacking over the last two.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. The tackling is a real skill. Some of the fans there thinking that should be a corner, but it's a throw. Strong challenge. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And the cross coming in. Cross is blocked. And that'll be a goal kick. Working. And here comes the counter-attack. And here's the shot. And a goal into the bottom corner. Speed, control as well at that pace. It takes a bit of doing, but they got it absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed that, and they've caught the opposition unaware, who had committed too many men forward.
That's given them a comfortable situation here, 3-0 as the game gets underway. Into the attacking third. Good pass, getting it forward. Makes a challenge here. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Trying to switch on the power in this situation. Shots on here, and it's in the net for the goal. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0. Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Well, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
Shot on! That's a good block.
Three minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time.
Real opening now. It's a goal.
It's so hard to counter, Martin, that 1-2 touch stuff. The understanding between this team, well, the opposition couldn't get near.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. If you're losing count, it's 5-0.
Well, that's half-time, and who would have expected this?
A brilliant first half from this fella.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. Really was a very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. We could be in. And shoots! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Superb. He's got his shot off now. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
So they're setting up for the corner.
here comes the support. And now the shot! What a fine save! Getting set at the corner. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Home team ready to make a change. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Nice return pass. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. And the goalkeeper makes the ball his. Comes in with a tackle. It's looking good, this move. And the goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Doing well to keep the ball. Looking to play his teammate through. Well, they're in a good position here. Chance from the pass. That's a penalty. Oh, that's a penalty. More trouble.
Well, this might just be the nail in the coffin.
It's the enforcer, if you like, who's coming off, the central midfield man.
Yeah, a bit in the Claude Makelele mould, this lad, the way that he keeps things simple, but his understanding of the game positionally is top class.
And he's kept the penalty out.
Well, he wasn't going to be outwitted there, was he? He kept his eye on the ball and he guessed right.
Oh, he's going to pay the penalty for this, but the goalkeeper's done well.
Oh, what a stop that was.
Trying to thread it through here. It could be a chance. Splendid goal here. 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored 2, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Well, the match a long time over here, 6-0 now.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still got the ball, and the referee lets the game go on. Came in with the challenge, and the ball broke free. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Into the attacking third. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Could make a chance with this tackle. Oh, it could be on. And here's the shot. It's a goal!
It's the substitute who's struck here, and he's done it really to help his team so soon after coming into the game.
There's another one for them.
Well, it's certainly going to help the goal difference. It might be important at the end of the season. You have to say that's great accuracy of the strike, because the way he's hit that just under the bar, the keeper had no chance.
There's only really one team in it, only one team enjoying this when you look at the scoreline. 3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Good forward play from them.
Gone for the through pass.
Promising build-up. And well, there is the final whistle, and that is a truly comprehensive margin of victory. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref, a hat-trick, and that's to be treasured by any player.
He might be through. He's got his shot off now. This could be a chance. Shot on!
Working, and here comes the counter-attack.
And here's the shot. And a goal into the bottom corner.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Shots on here. And it's in the net for the goal.
Minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision.
Real opening now. It's a goal.
Superb.
He's got his shot off now. It could be a chance.
Referee blows, and here we go. Champions Cup group stage. It's match day 5.
Well, we're getting towards the end of it, and not much room for error now.
On the attack here. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Perez. Well, good through ball. Shot on! That's a good save, he got a touch to that. And a corner coming into the Porto penalty area. Shots on here. The shot gets blocked. Suk Hyun-jun. Came in with a challenge. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
He can manipulate the ball superbly. It seems as if it's on a string at times.
He's given possession away here. He's coming forward with some danger. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. This could be... And now the shot! He's kept it out. Corner. He could lay it off to the supporting player. And shoots! Well, perfect conditions for this, the slide on the snow. Suk Hyun-jun. Corona working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Played back. He can put them in front. That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Attacking now. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. And that will be a throw. For those who talk about a winter break, it's not something that in England that anybody seems to have much appetite for, happily. We'll be thinking, well, this is the... Oh, chance!
Well, here it is, the first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment.
I was just wondering whether the ball was going to go in with all the snow on it, but it did. Across the line, despite the goalkeepers, well, I was going to say best efforts, not really his best efforts.
Well, no, he probably point to the fact that the snow played a part there and maybe have a little bit of sympathy for him.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Felipe. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. In with a chance. They could have been level. Alan, they should have been level.
Well, his manager on the touchline looks fuming. He might just withdraw him soon.
Great interception. He went in well. Perez. Well, they're in a good position here. He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Good link-up.
Real chance. It's in. Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
But this is some performance from an unfancied team with shots and a goal.
Well, they've been really positive from the outset here, and deservedly, I think, they're in charge of this match.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Abu Bakr
Suk Hyun-jun
on the attack here. Now James.
That's the brilliance of the back heel. It looks great when it works. It worked then.
On to the attack now. Tries the through pass.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away.
Perez. There's good progress with this attack.
Here's an opportunity, mate. Going for goal! Delightful touch to score the goal.
Important moment, maybe the most important moment in the match. They shouldn't be caught from here, should they, Alan?
I don't think so. There'll be questions asked if they are, and to be honest with you, Martin, the opposition looks down and out down there.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead.
3 minutes to be added on.
Good challenge.
Felipe. And that's the referee signalling for half-time, blowing his whistle, and it's 3-0 here at half-time. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance, actually.
Really ready to go now, and there goes the whistle for the start of the second half of the 5th match. Remember, their 5th match in this group stage of the Champions Cup.
Yeah, no quarter given in that first half. It's been a really competitive, aggressive tussle.
Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Porto pushing on here, getting men forward.
Perez.
Well, he's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing.
Now James. Well read by the defender. He's coming forward with some danger. Now him, shots on here. Very good stop here. There'll be a signal here at the corner.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Referee's given them a free kick in a real position of some danger to the opposition.
past the wall, past the keeper, and into the net. Great free kick. A terrific goal.
Well, as soon as they won that free kick, you could see what was on the horizon. What a take.
That's his party piece. Well, they want to see this again, this goal. So they're looking for more at 4-0. Marcano. Tackle goes in, and the away team want to make a change. Good forward play from them. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Good pass, getting it forward. Opportunity here, and it's in the net for the goal. Well, he's kept the shot down and slotted it into the back of the net. Keeper didn't stand a chance.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, they're the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
I don't know whether they'll be able to keep this up. They've still got the lead.
Well, they've come out with that fierce determination that underdogs do have quite often, determined not to roll over and be beaten, but still some work to do.
Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Perez. Home team ready to make a change. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Comes in with a tackle. Through pass. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. 20 minutes now remaining. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. James. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And it is a goal kick. Well, here we are, looking at the fans who are looking on in unbridled joy.
Yeah, and I think you've got to appreciate these matches because they don't come along all too often.
Being replaced now, managers decided just to freshen it up a little bit. The attacking midfield player's run himself into the ground, I think.
He's been a nightmare for his marker, with his energy, with his timing of his runs into the box. His opponent just couldn't keep up.
Time ticking on, just over 15 minutes to go. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Corona. It goes out wide again. Attacking well here. The shot's on!
Great work from the goalkeeper.
Great team play, Alan, this, isn't it? Everyone wants the ball.
Yeah, and I think the movement off the ball gives the man in possession 2 or 3 options every time.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Great chance! He's kept it out. Throw in here. It's going to be a change now for the side that well, they're recognising how well this central defensive midfield player played.
Yeah, and we recognise his defensive instincts, but I like the way he just moved the ball forward, first touch, first time to get his team on the front foot.
There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Suk Hyun-jun gets his foot in there. Promising build-up until that challenge. And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes. Now James. There's good progress with this attack. Good through pass. Could score! What a good way to score.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, it's just a footnote to the match, really. It confirms the win.
Yeah, I think the goal scorer will be pleased. Another one for his tally late on the match here.
It's 6-0 as the game is restarted. Corona. Only one team in the contest. There goes the final whistle, and they finished 6-0 winners. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Shot on! That's a good save, he got a touch to that. Well, those who talk about a winter... And that'll be a throw.
Working, and here's the shot.
Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Nice return pass. Tackle goes in. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Doing well to keep the ball.
Good reading of the play by the defender. Very gallant goalkeeping to get the ball at the feet of the opponent.
Yeah, keeper showed a bit of pace there, actually, to make up the ground and close down the attacker.
It's a quick break. In with a chance. Oh, it's the post. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
Well, I think he's got to do better than that. He's just decided to put his foot through it, but hitting the post from that distance out, not good.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Good forward play from them. Well, he clears the danger. Now that's a throw.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Got the tackle in. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. The visitors can keep this run going, Alan. They're looking for win number 5 in succession.
Well, they almost come here as favourites, don't they, on form? So let's see if they can dominate possession.
On the attack here.
To put them in front. Terrific stop.
That's a corner.
Well, he's got support here.
Trying to thread it through here.
Well, that's a clever pass.
Shots on here.
Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
Well, they've shown that they can score. We know that they can do that, but it's still plenty in the game as we reach half-time.
They've got so many avenues from which they can score, and that's why they do boast this fine scoring record.
A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Kept his balance. That passing is top class.
Here's a chance, and they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see.
Well, the unpredictability of football, because no one would have called this really, and the team has risen to the occasion, and they've got a goal to show for their considerable efforts.
Yeah, and it was a good goal as well, and it came at the end of a good passage of play, so they'll get a real lift from that.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Could be dangerous. Well, there's nowhere to hide for him today. He's just concentrating on his own game.
It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession.
It's looking good, this move.
The defender really putting his body on the line to stop. The cross.
One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on.
And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. He can cross it now. The shot's on! He's reached it and turned it aside.
On to the attack now.
Through pass. He's got his shot off now.
Nothing wrong with the shot really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it.
Good strong tackle. "20 minutes now remaining."
We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Here's a chance! And the referee says free kick.
Well, the manager's going to make this substitution from a winning position, of course, and the fact they are winning is down to the player that he's going to bring off now.
Yeah, I think he was maybe tiring a bit last 5 minutes, and his manager clearly wants to protect what is an important player.
Substitution that the home side want to make.
He might be through. Saw the goal and went for it. Well read by the goalkeeper. They do hate being chipped, keepers, don't they?
They do, and he did anticipate it, and collected it comfortably in the end.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game.
Comes in strongly. And he's in, and an opportunity to help their chances now. Corner coming up. And it's a corner now. Shot on! Very good stop here. And here's the shot. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Great hands. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And there we are. The final whistle has gone here. The referee's called a halt at 2-0. Well, they've got the lot. They've got the win against their bitter rivals today, their local rivals. Splendid satisfaction.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the build-up to this match has been endless, it seems. So a lot of pressure on both sides for the winners now. Total glory.
Well, we're guaranteed a lot from this team, the home team, aren't we? When they play at home, they get goals, they win, and they've just done it again in front of our very eyes.
Yeah, they really had to fight for this win. The visitors weren't going to lie down.
И надежда, любовь с вами между, любовь без, подари мне нежность, сердцебиение, мое сопротивление твое бесполезно, бесполезно.
И я все знаю за нас двоих, не говори ничего, прошу, тебе не скрыться от любви, а я как воздухом тобой дышу.
Теперь ты свободна, лети куда угодно, куда глаза глядят, но не смотри обратно. Теперь ты свободна, лети куда угодно, тебе не скрыться от любви, бесполезно.
Тебе не скрыться от любви. Бесполезно. Тебе не скрыться от любви. Бесполезно. Мы в зоне риска, ближе, чем близко. Мы в одночасье, больше, чем счастье.
свободна, лети куда угодно, куда глаза глядят, но не смотри обратно. Теперь ты свободна, лети куда угодно, тебе не скрыться от любви.
Бесполезно.